Hello, friends.
This video is going to be a bit different. It's not really going to be a vlog, it's going to be a sit-down chatty video about mental health.
So recently, my mental health hasn't really been the best. I have been struggling quite a bit with anxiety, a little bit with depression. Yeah, it hasn't really been the best. I don't know, I just feel like I've got to a point in my life where I feel a bit stuck with one reason or another. I'm not really sure what's brought it on. I've been feeling like this for a few weeks now, but I'm trying slowly to find ways that fill my cup, so to speak, and brings the dopamine up a little bit. So I am just going to sort of give not some tips, but just ways that I feel as though help my mental health, and hopefully you can use these transferable skills to help yourself. So just as a long story short, I was diagnosed with both conditions just mentioned when I was 14. And it all started when two people in my friend group told me in not very polite ways that they didn't want me around anymore. So that was quite difficult to deal with. And my best friend in the group at the time, it seemed as though she took their side and stopped talking to me, really. So yeah, it was a great time. So first of all, with that, then I was put on the list under the youth mental health service. It helped partially. I think it was a temporary fix, but I still do struggle now. And it has been on and off that I do get semi-bad. And when I say that, I just mean that I'm not my normal self, or what I class my normal self to be as. It's not really measurable from an outsider's perspective, but when it's myself looking retrospectively at the situation, I know when I'm getting bad. On to the coping mechanisms that I have found recently. One of the things I like to do, whether it's unhealthy or healthy, I do like to buy things. Yeah. I do like to shop, so I like buying makeup, clothes, shoes, hair accessories, stationery, whatever, home decor. And I think because autumn is now coming up, it's going to be great. But yes, I do feel as though using shopping and spending my money is just a way for me to get an instant dopamine hit. It may not be the best, but I could be buying a lot worse things than what I am buying, and I could have a lot worse of coping mechanisms. So if anything, I'm doing okay. As well as that, I like to surround myself with people who bring me joy. So my friends, my partner, it all comes hand in hand because I know that they want the best for me, and I feel as though I can be my authentic self with them. So it helps having that support system. As well as that, I do also like having little sweet treats every now and again. So I will treat myself to maybe a little pastry, a little fun drink, because if anything, I'm a drink girl. So yeah, a nice hot chocolate, little milkshake, matcha, anything. I'm there for it. One thing I have also tried to do, and I say tried because sometimes it is a little bit difficult. I try and indulge in content that I feel brings me that dopamine, or it's not negatively affecting my personal view of myself. yeah. I haven't been the best in the past when it comes to Instagram or TikTok and finding videos of girls who look a lot different from me or have the body type that I think I should have at this stage of my life. I've been trying to sort of unfollow anyone that I feel could be negatively affecting my view of myself or skewing my body image or anything like that. So that's been out the window. I think it is just very difficult, especially being this age in this time, because there is just so much pressure with every single sector of your life. It's if you have this sort of job, then why aren't you striving for better? Or if you have this job, it's why are you complaining? You have a good job, you have good pay, anything like that. And if you're in a relationship, it's, oh, well, you're in a relationship, you're not lonely. Why are you deflecting negatively in these different ways? You know, it's a lot, and it's, oh, you're eating this, why are you trying to eat healthy? Your body's a temple, but then if you're trying to eat healthy, you're like, oh, you're eating a lot healthier, who are you trying to impress? I'm trying to impress you, obviously. But yes, over the past week, I've done a few things that have been good for me. I've been out for food a couple of times with Nathan. I have had a couple of treats to myself. I've been spending time with my pets. I feel like they really bring me dopamine. My cat, Elfie, and my dog, Luna. I love them both so much. They're just great. I also do like looking at Pinterest for different things. So I like looking at my next hair colour, the next nails that I want to get, because these have grown out a little bit. Yeah, they've grown out a little bit. You can see that. Oh, you can really see that. Wow. But yes, I like changing things quite a bit. And I feel sometimes with that, I can then sort of overstimulate myself because I try to do too much all at once. But the thing is, how do you change that? I have also been trying to tidy my spaces a little bit more. It may not seem like a lot, but for me, I can see a difference. So really, when it comes down to it, that is the main thing, that I'm seeing the difference, and it's bringing a bit more weight off of my shoulders. And I have also booked a couple of treatments. So that wasn't English. So what I've done, I've booked to have my eyebrows waxed because they have grown in a lot. And then I'm also having my eyelashes lifted and tinted again. They were really good. And I didn't have to wear mascara, anything like that. So I'm going to be getting them done again, but I'm going to have a different style of lift because that is what my lash tech suggested last time. So I will listen to her because she knows what she's doing. And me and Nathan are celebrating 5 years being together in October. So we are going away for a long weekend. And what we've been doing, we've been trying to get a list together of things we want to do. So food, activities, anything like that. So just planning ahead really calms me and makes me a bit happier. As well as that, I have been trying to keep on track really, of different life admin things, I guess you could say. So I've put a spreadsheet together of my savings to track how far I am from my goal and things like that. And also making lists of what I have actually bought for the house that we want in the future. Small things like that. And then also when we go on a cruise next year, in next September, we are going to Spain and France. And I've also made a list of where we're going so we can have a look at what type of things to do whilst we are at different ports. One of the ports is Barcelona. I've been there once. I went there when I was 16, but it was only for one day because I was on a cruise as well. But I like tapas, so I've made a couple of list of places we may want to go. Yeah. And something I feel has really helped me is actually communicating with my partner, because he can see when I'm not feeling okay, and me actually telling him what I'm thinking is going well. So we have a sort of daily check-in now, and I say to him, oh, I'm really sorry that you feel like you have to do this. And he says, well, he doesn't mind doing it. If he minded, then he wouldn't be asking, you know? So it's good that we both are on the same page about it all. And he just wants to make sure I'm okay. I obviously do the same back. I'm not just expecting transactional in the relationship. But yeah. As well as this, I have been rewatching some comfort shows and films, and it's actually been quite fun watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. Watching a new episode coming out every week. It's been fun. I'm like, oh, what's going on? And I love the soundtrack. I say soundtrack. I don't know what they call it. Just the songs that are there in each episode. Yeah. As well as listening to different new albums coming out. So there's a Renee Raps album, there's Sabrina Carpenter's album, and then, of course, the announcement of Taylor Swift's new album. So what's great about that is I'm actually off work that day. I booked it off ages ago, and then it's just lined up perfectly. So it's going to go well. It is a little bit different than my usual videos, but yeah, something that needs to be said sometimes, you know? But yeah, I hope you like my little pumpkin nights, and thank you for watching this far, and I will see you soon.